Hi guys, I'm Clem and welcome back to my channel. Today it's the 31st of October, which means it is Halloween, aka one of my favorite days of the year. So for the occasion I'm going to do something very original, and it is the Halloween book tag. So I don't have right now the name of the creator, like I know it somewhere, but I can't find it right now. But as usual, everything will be linked down below, so go check everything after you've seen my video. So let's get started. The first question is carving pumpkins. What book would you carve up and light on fire? And I picked King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard. Although I would never burn a book, like never. And I would definitely not burn this book if I could. It's just that it's a book that I really did not enjoy. It was really long, and I used to love Red Queen. Like the Red Queen, the first book was amazing, I really loved it. What was the second one? Yeah, Glassword was meh. But this one really, like, when I finished it I was like, I'm not going to continue with the series. Even before starting I was like, this is the last book I'm going to read. I'm not even going to read the last one. Like when the last one came out, I went into a bookshop and I read the last page to know what was happening to the character, and I know what's happening. Like I have sort of closure on this series, and I'm so happy I'm not going to read like Warstorm, I think it is. Like I'm done with this series. It used to be good, but throughout the books it just went meh. So I probably would light this book on fire. Second question is trick or treat. What character is a treat? What character is a trick? So for the treat I'm going with Lara Jean from To All the Boys I Loved Before trilogy by Jenny Han. And I pick her because Lara Jean is really cute and nice and sweet, and she does a lot of bakery, so she's a treat for that. And she's also a good sister to like Kitty and even to Margot, even though Margot sometimes is a bitch to her, and she's really sweet and I like her. So yeah, I think she's a treat. And the character that it's a trick is Ideo from the Warcross and Duology. I was looking for a title, but it's here, so I just don't know what happened in my mind. But yeah, so I picked Ideo. For those who read Warcross, you know why I pick him, because he's actually not who you think he is, and I think that's what makes him a perfect trick. Like you think he's nice and everything, but actually, bam, no, he's not at all. So yeah, he's the perfect trick. Question 3. Candy corn. What book is always sweet? You know that I'm French. I know what a candy corn is, but I never tasted it. Like, I don't know. And for this question, I went with the first Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling, because, like, I think it's the same for everyone who loves Harry Potter. Rereading the first one is really like being at home, and it's sweet. And I mean, like the intrigue is not that dark like with the following one, so I think it's just sweet to be there and to be with Harry, Ron and Hermione during the first year at Hogwarts, discovering everything and starting the friendship. So yeah, it's always really sweet to reread the first Harry Potter. Question 4. Ghost. What character would you love to visit you as a ghost? And here I pick Noah from the Raven Cycle Quartet by Maggie Stiefvater. So for those who read this, you know that Noah is actually a ghost that is dead. But big thanks to the ley line, like he can like appear to his friend, and like you don't know that he's a ghost till a bit in the book, like you don't know from the beginning that he's a ghost. And in the last book, a lot of things are happening to him and to his ghost form because of everything that's happening with the ley line and the Welsh King, the Raven King. And so Noah is having trouble to like come and to see his friend, and his relationship with Blue is really one of my favorites in this book because they're just so precious, the two of them. And in the last one there are so many interactions between the two that just broke my heart, and it's so cute. So really, if I could get visited by a ghost, I would like it to be Noah because he sounds so nice and I want to be friends with him. 5. Dressing up in costume. What character would you want to be for a day? And here I picked Emma Costa from the Dark Artifices trilogy by Cassandra Clare. If you don't know this yet, Emma Costa is one of my favorite characters of all time. Like, she's a blonde girl who's badass, and I have a thing, like, I really like when a blonde, like the main character is blonde and not a bitch, because like of all the stereotype with being blonde, as I'm blonde myself, so I'm very happy when this is the case. And in this case the main character is blonde, she's badass, she's just amazing, I love her so much. So if I could be a character for a day, I would like to be Emma, because also she's fearless and she knows how to fight and she's not afraid to say things to people. I really like her, so it's the person I want to be for a day. Question 6. Wizard and witches. What is your favorite Harry Potter moment? This is actually hard because there are a lot of moments in Harry Potter that I love. For instance, I love the moments when Neville becomes like really important in the last ones. I love the brains room in the 5th one. I know it's weird, but I love it. I mean, I love all the moments in the ministry in the 5th one. I also love the tournament in the 3rd one. But I think one of my favorite moments is the moment when Harry in the 6th one is taking the Felix Felici like potion, you know, to like in order to talk to Slughorn. And I really love it because after there is all this thing with Hagrid, and I don't know, I just love this moment because Harry is completely what the fuck, and I really enjoy it. And last but not least, question 7, blood and gore. What book was so creepy that you had to take a break from it for a while? So I don't read that much scary books. Like this month for Halloween I read 10 by Gretchen McNeil. It was not scary, it was spooky, and sometimes, yeah, I was like a bit stressed because I didn't know what was happening, or sometimes the description of the character of the death were really precise and I was like, okay, this is a little bit too much. I didn't want to know that much about the dead in front of my eyes, but it wasn't scary. And I feel like a lot of people are really scared while reading Sadie. I don't know who wrote it, but you know the thing about her best friend or sister being dead, and she's like investigating on this murder. I know, for example, that Sarah read it, but she couldn't get through it because it was too scary for her, like at some point. So maybe I could mention that, but I didn't read it. I want to read it, but I don't know. I'm not easily frightened in a book because it's not visual. I'm really scared when it comes to visual, when I see things and with the sound. So reading is not the same. Like, I'm going much more scared in front of a horror movie, for example, than in a book, because I see things and I hear things and the music plays an important part of those movies. So yeah, maybe if I read a book, a scary book, while listening for, I don't know, for example, the music from Insidious or Conjuring or Halloween, I don't know, maybe I'm going to be scared, but that's not something that happened to me. Okay guys, that's it for today's. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like this video and also to subscribe to this channel. Tell me in the comment down below, what is your favorite horror movie? I would love to know. And yeah, I hope you will have a good Halloween and that your costumes are going to be amazing. Oh, tell me in the comments down below, what are your costumes? Because we're not celebrating Halloween in France, so I'm really sad that I can't dress up every year. But I want to know what are your costumes this year. I would love to know. So yeah, enjoy Halloween and I will see you next time. Bye guys!